All right, it is time to build a family computer through all the spare parts I've acquired over the past 2.5 years. First, let's just start with the case. It's an NZXT H510. I've used this before. There's not much airflow into it because it does have a solid front panel, but you can see right there, I have the cheapest RGB fans installed already. They're up here fans. They cost about 3-pack for about $15. And if we go over here to the motherboard, I am using a micro ATX motherboard. It is a B450 Pro VDH Max. And right now you can see right there, the CPU that's installed is a Ryzen 5 2600. However, I'm going to pump it up because I just upgraded my rig and I'm going to replace that with a Ryzen 7 2700X with 8 cores, 16 threads. The 2600 is no slouch at 6 cores, 12 threads, but I upgraded my personal rig and it's time to find a new home for that 2700X. And to keep that 2700X nice and cool, I'm going to install the CPU cooler, the Hyper 212 from Cooler Master right there. And for a graphics card, I have the RX 580. It is a 4GB card. You can see right there, pretty plain. It is no backplate, of course, so not very pretty, but again, I'm building the family computer, basically a glorified web surfing machine, something the family can jump on to watch Netflix, YouTube, do some quick research, etc. in our family room. And for RAM, I got a 2x8 kit of 2400 speed, 16 gigabytes of RAM. Again, I'm not worried about the speed. The 2400 megahertz would be just fine for the glorified web surfing machine. And as far as storage, you can see right there, it is a SATA drive from Western Digital Blue, 250 gigabyte. Again, I just need to install the operating system. Probably going to do Windows 10 Home and don't really need it for anything else. It's not going to be a gaming machine. Again, just a family computer. And to power up all my components, you can see right there, EVGA 600 watt gold power supply, and it is non-modular, so there will be some cable management involved. So this should be a fairly simple build. I'm not going to be overclocking in this build or anything, so let's get to the time lapse and let's see what it looks like.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.
And all right, there you go. There is the butcher block desktop from IKEA. You can see the 2 drawers and then the actual butcher block. I'll leave a link in the description about the video I made about getting those items from IKEA and putting them together. But let's take a closer look at the computer. Everything went off without a hitch. It's a nice clean build. I did my best on cable management, and you can see just those RGB fans there. I put an RGB fan on that Hyper 212. That's the original fan that came with the Hyper 212 edition. And if we go to the computer right here, I installed a few programs just to double check temps, but maybe you can see it right there, idling at 27 degrees Celsius, which is awesome for cooling the Ryzen 7 2700X. And I did do a stress test on the CPU, and the hottest that it got was 64C, which is also well below thermal throttling. And then you can see right here, I have MSI's afterburner in that controls the GPU. I set the fan to 40%, and you can see down there, or towards your right, it's idling at a frosty 25 degrees. So all in all, I do have a glorified web surfing machine, Netflix watching machine, YouTube watching machine on that beautiful butcher block desk from IKEA, which for the price point, about $350 total, is going to give you a better look and better quality than anything else you'll find at that price point. Folks, I want to thank you for watching, and if you found this information, this video useful, of building a PC with spare parts, throwing it on top of an IKEA butcher block desk, please make sure to drop a like to help this video spread. As always, I'm going to see you in the next video, folks.